Steffi Forrester Finnegan is walking straight into a deadly trap, and Sheila Carter is officially packing her bags to stalk her prey in Monaco. Yes, you heard me right. Plus, Brooke Logan is about to do the unthinkable and completely disown her golden child, Hope Logan. The Forrester and Logan families are completely imploding. Hey B&B fans, welcome back to our channel. Today is a beautiful Friday, and we are so thrilled you are spending your time with us. I've got some massive LA drama to unpack today for the week of August 3rd through August 7th, and trust me, you do not want to miss a single second of this breakdown. Do me a huge favor and smash that subscribe button right now so you never miss our daily soap updates. Let us jump right into the absolute nightmare that is Steffi Forrester Finnegan and Sheila Carter. Steffi is currently facing the most impossible decision of her entire life. Spoilers for next week reveal that Steffi has to decide if she is willing to cave in and accept Sheila's latest desperate plea to be a part of the family. I honestly believe Steffi is in a no-win situation here. Let's be real for a second. If Steffi gives Sheila an inch, Sheila will take 100 miles and completely take over John Finnegan's life. But if Steffi cuts all contact and completely isolates Sheila, we all know exactly what happens. Sheila Carter completely loses her mind, crosses every single boundary, and turns lethal. If you ask me, the writers are setting Steffi up for a massive fall. Steffi knows that completely cutting Sheila off poses an extreme risk, but Steffi also refuses to let that psycho near her children. Whatever Steffi decides, her plan to handle Sheila is doomed to fail. We have watched Sheila terrorize this legacy character for years. Do not forget the alley shooting where Finn jumped in front of a bullet for Steffi. Steffi has every right to be terrified, but her husband Finn is being completely naive, and it is driving me crazy. Finn is leaving Steffi completely vulnerable. And here is the biggest spoiler of the week. Sheila is going to follow Finn and Steffi to Monaco. I was stunned. Completely stunned. The Monaco location shoots are a legendary staple of The Bold and the Beautiful. Think back to all the iconic moments we have seen in Monaco over the past decade. The romance, the glamour, the absolute tragedy. I think having Sheila lurk in the shadows of Monte Carlo while Steffi and Finn try to escape their LA drama is a genius move by the writers. Kimberlin plays the lurking villain better than anyone else in daytime television history. I can already picture Sheila wearing a massive disguise, watching Finn and Steffi on a yacht, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike and create a massive cliffhanger. Meanwhile, Taylor Hayes is completely losing her mind with worry. Taylor is going to take her massive Sheila concerns straight to Deacon Sharp. I find this dynamic so incredibly fascinating. Taylor knows that Deacon speaks Sheila's language better than anyone else in Los Angeles. Taylor is going to push Deacon to confront his ex and force Sheila to stop her obsession. But I honestly believe Taylor is being completely foolish here. You cannot control Sheila Carter. Not even Deacon Sharp can put a leash on that monster. The writers are clearly using this to test the new romance between Taylor and Deacon. How can Taylor build a future with Deacon when the ghost of Sheila Carter is constantly haunting them? I think Deacon is going to try to intervene, but it will only make Sheila angrier. Sheila hates Taylor. Sheila blames Taylor for ruining her marriage to Deacon. If Deacon tries to defend Taylor and Steffi, Sheila might just snap and target Taylor all over again. Deacon is playing with fire, and Taylor is handing him the matches. Now, let's shift gears and talk about the absolute mess that is the younger generation. Will Spencer is officially getting a massive reality check. If you thought Will was going to easily win back Electra Forrester, you are completely wrong. Spoilers for next week indicate that Will is going to face yet another brutal rejection from Electra. Electra is not backing down. Electra is continuing to freeze Will out, and she is going to rip into Will over his growing connection with Melissa Dillon. I have to take a side here, and I am firmly on Team Dillon. Electra is acting exactly like her Aunt Ivy Forrester. Electra is using her corporate power to punish Dillon, and she is acting like a total hypocrite. Electra dumped Will. You do not get to dump a guy, completely shatter his heart, and then dictate who he seeks comfort from. I am so sick of Electra acting like she holds the moral high ground while simultaneously trying to ruin Dillon's career at Forrester Creations. Electra is being vindictive, petty, and downright cruel. Will is trying his hardest to win Electra back, but the damage is done. And because Will is a Spencer, he is doing exactly what Spencer men do best. He is waffling. Will cannot help himself. As Electra pushes Will away, Will is going to seek comfort straight in the arms of Dillon. Dillon is just waiting in the wings, and I honestly think Dillon and Will have way more chemistry than Will and Electra ever did. The writers are clearly mirroring the classic Liam, Hope, and Steffi love triangle here. Will is turning into his older brother Liam Spencer right before our eyes. Will is bouncing between the sweet, devoted Dillon and the fiery, demanding Electra. I think Will needs to man up, tell Electra to kick rocks, and fully commit to Dillon. Dillon confessed her deep love for him, and she took a slap to the face from Electra just to speak her truth. But this is a soap opera, so we know Will is going to drag this out, wallow in his own pity, and probably break Dillon's heart in the process. Speaking of broken hearts, let's talk about the absolute explosion happening in the Logan family. Brooke Logan has completely lost her grip on reality. Brooke is going to corner Hope Logan and demand to know if Hope is ready to ditch Logan and come back to Forrester Creations. Brooke is giving Hope a vicious ultimatum. But Hope is finally growing a backbone. Hope is standing her ground and forcing Brooke to accept that Hope is exactly where she belongs in her career. I am so proud of Hope. For years, we have watched Hope bend over backwards to please Brooke. But working with Deke at Katie's company has given Hope a new sense of independence. Hope is a grown woman, and she is finally acting like one. But Brooke is not going to take this rejection lightly. Spoilers say Brooke is prepared to completely banish Hope from her life, just like she did to Katie Logan Spencer. Brooke is literally threatening to disown her own daughter if Hope does not obey her commands. I am furious with Brooke. I completely despise how Brooke is acting right now. Brooke is acting exactly like Stephanie Forrester used to act. Brooke spent decades complaining about Stephanie controlling the family, and now Brooke is doing the exact same thing. I think Brooke's massive overreaction is hiding something deeper. Fans are heavily speculating that Brooke might be hiding a terminal illness, which is why she is desperately trying to force her family together under one roof. Brooke might be terrified of dying while her family is fractured. But right now, without that context, Brooke just looks like a controlling, manipulative monster who is willing to destroy her daughter's mental health over a fashion rivalry. Hope literally fainted on stage because of the panic Brooke caused. It is unforgivable. Over at Logan, Katie is thriving and Bill Spencer is right there cheering her on. Bill is going to give Katie another massive pep talk as they celebrate the success of Hope's debut. In Bill's eyes, Katie is an absolute fashion superstar. Bill is urging Katie to embrace her power and not let Brooke intimidate her. I love seeing Bill support Katie like this. Bill has put Katie through hell over the years, mostly because of his obsession with Brooke. So, seeing Bill firmly on Team Katie and hyping her up as a fashion mogul is incredibly satisfying. I think Katie is going to use Bill's support to completely crush Brooke in the fashion industry. Bill knows how to play dirty, and if Brooke keeps attacking Katie, Bill is going to unleash his inner ruthless billionaire. Finally, we have to talk about the heartbreaking storyline involving Carter Walton and Daphne. Next week, Carter and Daphne are going to continue grappling with the devastating infertility news they just received. My heart completely breaks for Carter. The writers have put Carter through so much romantic trauma over the past decade. From Maya Avant to Quinn Fuller, Carter can never just be happy. Now, Carter and Daphne desperately want to start a family, and they are hitting a massive brick wall. Daphne has been so stressed out helping Dylan expose Ivy's letter scheme, and now she has to carry this heavy emotional burden. I think this storyline is going to deeply test their relationship. Will they look into surrogacy? Will they adopt? I just want Carter to have the family he has always dreamed of, and I hope the writers do not use this to tear him and Daphne apart. So, I have to ask you guys a massive question. Whose side are you on in the Logan family war? Are you Team Brooke or Team Hope? And do you think Sheila Carter is going to actually pull off a deadly attack on Steffi and Finn in Monaco? Let me know your wildest predictions in the comments below. I read every single one of them. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your fellow soap addicts, and subscribe to the channel for more daily spoilers. See you next time.
What do you guys think about today's drama? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily dose of bold and beautiful news. See you in the next video.